Hello everyone, and welcome to Kingdom Treasures. Today we embark on a profound journey to explore the lives and ultimate sacrifices of the 12 apostles of Jesus. Each of these men played a pivotal role in spreading the gospel, and their unwavering faith and devotion continue to inspire believers around the world. Join us as we delve into how these apostles faced unimaginable hardships and met their tragic ends. The apostles and disciples of Jesus did not lead easy lives. They faced severe persecution, endured immense suffering, and ultimately paid the ultimate price for their faith. Ancient traditions provide us with detailed accounts of their tragic ends, ranging from crucifixions and stonings to flayings and beheadings. Many of the apostles traveled far from their homeland to spread the gospel, often finding themselves in hostile environments where their teachings were met with resistance. Their unwavering commitment to their mission brought them into conflict with various authorities and led to numerous forms of martyrdom. Understanding their sacrifices allows us to grasp the depth of their commitment to spreading the teachings of Jesus Christ. Despite the dangers they faced, these remarkable individuals continued to proclaim their faith, often knowing that doing so could result in their execution. Their stories serve as powerful testaments to the strength of their belief and their dedication to their cause. These sacrifices have inspired countless generations and remain an integral part of Christian history and tradition. By studying the lives and deaths of the apostles, we gain insight into the extraordinary challenges they confronted and the profound impact they had on the early Christian community. Each apostle's end, documented through ancient traditions, reflects a unique journey of faith marked by trials, resilience, and ultimate devotion to their calling. Let's begin with James, son of Zebedee. James was one of Jesus' closest disciples and played a significant role among the apostles. He is often referred to as James the Greater to distinguish him from the other apostle named James. According to tradition, he was martyred by King Herod Agrippa I, likely by beheading. This act of martyrdom is considered to have occurred around 44 AD. His death marked a crucial moment in early Christianity, showcasing the intense persecution faced by those who followed Jesus. James's martyrdom highlighted the imminent dangers that the apostles faced and served as a grim reminder of the risks associated with spreading Jesus' teachings. The violent nature of his death underscored the volatile environment of early Christians, who were often targeted by both political and religious authorities. The event of his beheading is a poignant reflection of the sacrifices made by the apostles, as well as the resilience and unwavering faith that characterized the early followers of Christ. Next we have Andrew, who was known for his missionary work and dedication to spreading the gospel. Andrew's efforts were marked by immense courage and unwavering devotion. His determination to spread the teachings of Jesus took him to many places, but it was in Greece where he met his ultimate fate. Andrew was crucified on an X-shaped cross, a method of execution that was both brutal and painful. Even in the face of such excruciating pain, Andrew's faith remained unshaken. His enduring spirit and unyielding commitment to his beliefs are remembered as a profound testament to his character. Despite the agony he endured, Andrew's legacy is one of inspirational strength and steadfast faith. The image of Andrew on the X-shaped cross has become symbolic of his unique martyrdom. Those who reflect on his story are often moved by the courage he displayed up to his final moments. Andrew's legacy is more than just his missionary achievements. It is his remarkable ability to remain firm in his faith under the most grueling of circumstances. The circumstances surrounding Philip's death are somewhat unclear, with various accounts suggesting crucifixion, stoning, or natural causes. Despite the ambiguity over how he died, Philip's contributions to early Christianity were invaluable. Throughout his life, Philip demonstrated a remarkable commitment to his mission, often venturing into difficult and hostile territories. His life and work serve as a testament to the strength of his convictions. Bartholomew is another apostle whose death is shrouded in varying traditions. His missionary journeys likely took him to places ranging from India to Armenia and beyond, reflecting a fervent dedication to spreading the message of Jesus Christ. Thomas, often referred to as Doubting Thomas due to his initial hesitation to believe in the resurrection of Jesus, underwent a significant transformation in his faith. When he finally encountered the risen Christ and touched his wounds, Thomas proclaimed Jesus as "my Lord and my God." This moment marked a profound shift in his belief and commitment. After this pivotal experience, Thomas took on the role of a missionary with great fervor. Traveling extensively beyond the familiar territories, he preached the gospel in Syria, spreading the teachings of Jesus and gaining numerous followers. His missionary work didn't stop there. He continued his journey even further east, reaching the shores of India. In India, it is believed that Thomas made a remarkable impact, establishing a Christian community that still traces its roots back to him. According to tradition, Thomas met a martyr's death. He was pierced with spears by local soldiers, a fate that underscores the dangers and sacrifices faced by early Christians spreading their faith. Simon Zealot, true to his name, exhibited fervent zeal in spreading Jesus' teachings. His dedication to the cause was unmistakable, and he is remembered for his unwavering commitment. Simon was martyred at an old age, showing his lifelong dedication to his faith. Accounts of his death differ, highlighting the brutality he faced and the profound level of sacrifice he made. His fervor and ultimate sacrifice underscore the incredible resilience and conviction he possessed. Simon's life and death remain a powerful example of unwavering faith and zeal, inspiring believers through the ages. Judas Thaddeus faced martyrdom with conflicting accounts, suggesting spear blows, bludgeoning, or decapitation as the cause of his death. Despite limited information about his life and demise, Judas Thaddeus played a crucial role in spreading Christianity during its formative years. The ambiguous details of his martyrdom reflect the harsh and perilous conditions faced by the early Christians as they spread their faith in a largely hostile world. His willingness to face such a brutal end underscores the depth of his conviction and the profound impact of his teachings. Tradition suggests that Matthew, once a tax collector turned apostle, was killed by the sword in Ethiopia. Matthew's transformation from a despised tax collector to a devoted follower of Christ highlights the redemptive power of Jesus' message. Matthew's story underscores the profound change that can occur through faith. Initially, as a tax collector, he was viewed with disdain by his fellow Jews, seen as a collaborator with the Roman occupiers. After encountering Jesus, Matthew embraced a new purpose, spreading the teachings of Christ. This shift from collecting taxes to souls illustrates the transformative impact Jesus had on his followers. Dedication led Matthew to Ethiopia, where he preached until his martyrdom by sword. His commitment and the message he shared have left an enduring legacy. Details of James, son of Alphaeus' death, are somewhat unclear. Some accounts indicate that he preached in Egypt and was crucified. Despite being lesser known, his contributions were vital to the early Christian movement. James's work in spreading Jesus' teachings laid groundwork for Christianity. His journey to Egypt highlights the expansive reach of early apostolic missions. The account of James's crucifixion highlights the perilous and sacrificial nature of apostles' endeavors. His ultimate martyrdom speaks volumes of his perseverance. Recognizing James's contributions helps us appreciate the collective efforts and sacrifices of early pioneers of the Christian faith. Peter, one of the most prominent apostles, met a harrowing end in Rome. He was martyred upside down on a cross at Nero's circus, leaving an indelible mark on Christianity. Peter's death was a testament to his unwavering commitment to Jesus. Tradition holds that Peter, feeling unworthy to die like his Lord, requested to be crucified upside down. This act of humility underscores his deep reverence and dedication to Jesus' teachings. His leadership among the apostles was unparalleled. Peter often acted as the spokesperson for the group and was the first to perform miracles in Jesus' name after the ascension, cementing his impactful legacy. Furthermore, Peter's role in spreading Christianity cannot be overstated. He was pivotal in the early church, guiding and nurturing new believers, and establishing a foundation that would support the growth and spread of Christianity for centuries to come. His profound faith and ultimate sacrifice were instrumental in cementing his legacy, making him a venerated figure, not only as an apostle, but as a cornerstone of the Christian faith. Unlike many of his fellow apostles, John lived an exceptionally long life, continually devoted to spreading Jesus' teachings. Throughout his life, John faced significant challenges and hardships. One of the most harrowing experiences was when he was subjected to persecution and miraculously survived being boiled in oil. This intense ordeal, which could have led to his death, instead became a testament to his unwavering faith and divine protection. After surviving this brutal persecution, John was exiled to the island of Patmos, a remote and desolate place. It was during this period of exile that he received the visions that would later be recorded in the book of Revelation, a critical and profoundly influential part of the New Testament. His time on Patmos, though filled with isolation, proved to be an incredibly inspirational chapter of his life, generating texts that continue to offer hope and guidance to believers around the globe. Eventually, John departed from Patmos and spent the final years of his life in Ephesus. Unlike many of the other apostles who met violent ends, John ultimately died of natural causes. His peaceful death stood in contrast to the tumultuous and often brutal conclusions of his peers. John's substantial contributions through his writings, which include not only the book of Revelation but also the Gospel of John and 3 epistles, have left an indelible mark on Christian theology. Judas Iscariot, known for betraying Jesus, met a gruesome end according to accounts in Matthew and Acts. His betrayal had significant implications for early Christianity and serves as a sobering reminder of the consequences of turning away from Christ. According to the Gospel of Matthew, Judas regretted his decision and attempted to return the 30 pieces of silver he had received for handing over Jesus. However, the chief priests refused to take back the money, leading Judas to cast the silver in the temple and eventually hang himself out of guilt and despair. Meanwhile, the book of Acts provides a slightly different account, suggesting that Judas purchased a field with the reward for his wickedness. It states that he fell headlong, his body rupturing in the process, which led to his bowels gushing out. Because of this, the field became known as the Field of Blood. Both accounts underscore the tragic outcome of his actions, emphasizing the severity of his betrayal. The story of Judas serves as a grim lesson in the consequences of betrayal and disloyalty, particularly when juxtaposed against the backdrop of Jesus' teachings on forgiveness and faithfulness. His actions set into motion a series of events that are pivotal to the Passion narrative, central to Christian theology. The fate of Judas Iscariot continues to be a poignant symbol within Christian teachings, illustrating the ultimate price of treachery and disobedience to divine will. Through his story, early Christians were reminded of the importance of steadfast faith and the devastating repercussions of turning away from the path of righteousness. After Judas Iscariot's betrayal and subsequent death, Matthias was chosen to replace him among the 12 apostles. This selection was vital as it ensured that the apostolic mission continued seamlessly during a critical period for early Christianity. The choice of Matthias was not taken lightly. It came after much prayer and deliberation among the remaining apostles. Matthias's inclusion in the group of apostles reinforced the stability and unity required to preach the message of Jesus Christ effectively. Although not one of the original 12 apostles, Paul was chosen by the risen Christ as the apostle to the Gentiles. Paul's transformative encounter with Christ on the road to Damascus led him to become one of Christianity's most influential figures. Paul met his end during Emperor Nero's reign when he was beheaded in Rome. His extensive missionary journeys and prolific writings profoundly shaped early Christian theology and continue to impact believers today. His death marked the culmination of a life devoted to the spread of Christianity and stands as a testimony to his unwavering faith. Despite facing numerous hardships, including imprisonments, beatings, and shipwrecks, Paul remained steadfast in his mission. His martyrdom under Emperor Nero is viewed as a powerful testament to his dedication and the potent threats faced by early Christians under Roman persecution. The legacy of his writings, particularly the epistles, continues to nurture and inform the faith of millions around the world, securing his place as one of Christianity's most enduring and venerated figures. As we reflect on the lives and deaths of Jesus' disciples and apostles, we recognize their extraordinary devotion and sacrifice for spreading the gospel. Their unwavering faith amidst persecution serves as an enduring source of inspiration for all believers. Let us draw inspiration from their example and strive to embody their commitment to spreading the teachings of Jesus Christ. Their stories remind us that true discipleship comes at a cost, but is ultimately rewarding beyond measure. In closing, we honor these brave men who sacrificed everything for their belief in Christ. Their lives underscore the cost of discipleship and true followership, a price they willingly paid for their unwavering faith in Jesus. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through history with Kingdom Treasures. If you found this video inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more enriching content about our faith journey together.